A high-profile win for Onondaga County District Attorney Bill Fitzpatrick has now been overturned by a state court of appeals.
The judges have thrown out the murder conviction of Ronald Meadow and the killing of his wife back in 1985. News Channel 9's Jeff Kulikowski talked with Meadow's trial attorney about the objections he raised during the case.
The last time we saw Ronald Meadow, it was late 2014. He was being sentenced to 25 years to life in prison after a jury found him guilty of strangling his estranged wife, Colleen. It had taken nearly 30 years after her body was found before police and prosecutors could make an arrest and put her husband, then living in Georgia, on trial. Now, about 18 months after conviction and sentencing, the appeals court has thrown the case out. The panel of 4 judges says trial judge Anthony Aloy erred by allowing hearsay evidence to be heard by jurors. Meadow's trial attorney Ed Menkin says he objected several times during the trial to witnesses being allowed to testify that Colleen told them of past abuse by her husband.
You know, we have no way of knowing what the circumstances were, whether or not this was accurate. We certainly can't cross-examine the victim in this case.
The appellate judges also found another glaring error.
The evidence that was erroneously admitted tipped the scales unfairly, and this is not a case where, geez, well, you know, it doesn't really make a difference. The proof was overwhelming.
From the 4th floor of the Onondaga County Criminal Courthouse, the DA's office tells us it is considering its options, which include appealing this decision to the state's highest court or moving forward with a new trial. Of course, we'll continue to follow those developments. From the courthouse, Jeff Kulikowski, News Channel 9.
And Ronald Meadow, whose appeal was handled by a New York City lawyer, remains in custody. If the DA's office decides to pursue a new trial, Meadow will be returned to Onondaga County Court for a bail hearing.